You keep telling yourself you're doing everything right. Vision boards plastered on your wall, morning routines that would make a Navy SEAL proud, and enough productivity apps to crash your phone. But here's the brutal truth that nobody wants to admit. You're spinning your wheels in the mud while watching everyone else drive past you. If that hits different, perfect. That means you're ready to stop playing games and start making real progress. Today, we're breaking down how to actually accelerate your growth by 10 times, not through some magical productivity hack, but by fixing the fundamental mistakes that keep you stuck in mediocrity. And trust me, it's not what you think. Here's what nobody tells you about success. There's no secret blueprint hiding in some guru's course, no magic formula that transforms you overnight into the person you want to become. The harsh reality is that most people fail not because they chose the wrong strategy, but because they can't handle the monotony of showing up when the excitement fades. You start strong, riding that initial wave of motivation. New workout plan, fresh business idea, another attempt at learning guitar. But then week 3 hits and suddenly you're scrolling through different approaches, convinced there must be an easier way. Sound familiar? That's because we've created a culture of constant switching, where commitment feels like a dirty word. The first rule of explosive growth is ruthless focus. Pick one thing and cut everything else out. Not 3 things, not even 2 things. One thing. Your brain isn't designed to build mastery across multiple domains simultaneously. Every time you split your attention, you're literally sabotaging your own progress. Think about it logically. How can you expect to see real results when you're dedicating fragmented energy to scattered goals? It's like trying to dig 3 shallow holes instead of 1 deep well. You'll work twice as hard for half the results, but here's where it gets uncomfortable. The moment you commit to something, really commit, your brain will start throwing tantrums. It'll whisper that you're not good enough, that maybe this isn't your calling, that you should try something else. This isn't wisdom speaking, it's fear disguised as intuition. We've been conditioned to believe that if something is meant for us, it should feel natural and effortless. Complete nonsense. Anything worth pursuing will make you feel incompetent at first. That awkward phase where you're stumbling through basics isn't a red flag. It's literally the price of entry to every level you want to reach. Most people run from this discomfort because we live in a world of instant gratification and highlight reels. We see someone else's finished product and compare it to our messy beginning. But here's the secret. Everyone who's ever achieved anything significant went through this exact same awkward phase. The difference is they didn't quit when it got uncomfortable. The confusion, the self-doubt, the feeling like you're walking blindfolded through a maze, that's not a sign you're on the wrong path. That's literally what growth feels like. If you can stomach being terrible at something long enough to get decent, you'll outlast 99% of people who never push past the initial struggle. Now let's talk about the second major mistake. Perfectionism masquerading as preparation. You don't need the most sophisticated, optimized, AI-powered strategy to succeed. You need a decent plan and the discipline to execute it consistently, even when it's boring. But what do most people do instead? They enter analysis paralysis, endless research, course after course, note-taking that never leads to action. Meanwhile, someone with half your knowledge and none of your anxiety is out there making actual progress because they started before they felt ready. Success isn't reserved for the most brilliant person in the room. It's reserved for the one who can keep going when the novelty wears off. A mediocre plan executed with unwavering consistency will destroy a perfect plan that you keep tweaking every few weeks. You don't have a discipline problem. You have a decision problem. You're choosing novelty over mastery, complexity over simplicity. But if you can be the person who stays committed, after the dopamine hit fades, you won't just progress. You'll become unstoppable. Here's your new framework, the 100-day rule. Commit to doing one thing for 100 consecutive days. Don't optimize, don't pivot, don't look for shortcuts. Just show up and do the work, especially when you don't feel like it. Most people quit by day 7. If you make it to day 30, you're already in the top 10%. Day 70 puts you in rare territory. And day 100? Now you're dangerous because you've built something most people never develop. Momentum backed by unshakable discipline. The progress that looks sudden to the world is usually the result of 100 silent days of showing up when nobody was watching. Stop chasing results and start building the identity of someone who follows through. That's how you progress 10 times faster than everyone else. If this video helped you, share it with someone who needs to hear this. If you're serious about leveling up, subscribe because we're just getting started. Stay strong, keep pushing, and I'll see you in the next one.